like gas. This is so I give them my past. Like, keep it a stack.
What's good? What's poppin'? It's cool. This room is really intimate. I like it. It's cool. Hey, whenever he said he's from Pennsylvania, he's from the Steel City, dude in the back was like, ooh. I was like, I felt that. That shit's ass. I don't like it. Today I bring a book, the Scam Handbook. Yeah, I thought it'd be funny, but it's not. It's just about learning about con artists and psychology, which I like psychology, so that's cool. But it's not the purpose I got it for, so I'm probably not gonna finish it. It's like, you know, I did learn though, like I scammed Haywood into being here. Like, I told Haywood, I was like, yo, I hit him up, I was like, yo, you need some comics? And I saw he got a book show. And I was like, I read books, I ain't read a book since 2016. I was like, I could do the show. I bought this shit 2 weeks ago. I read 2 pages. I read page 1 in the table of contents. I read no more. I got the gist. Page 1. It's the introduction. The first part of scamming. The first person who got scammed ever, Miss Eve. Yeah, Miss Eve listened to the snakes, and I think the moral of the story is that these hoes believe anything. You're gonna come home one day, your shit gonna be packed. You gonna be like, watch what the snake rattled and said you was cheating. Now you gotta find a new place to go. And like I said, I read a table of contents. I can't tell you much more. So because of that, I was I was in the back. I tried to find another story real quick, something I would like, and I found this little 6-page story. It's like the same length of a CNN article. Because that's the length I like to read. I don't like books. It's called The Fox with the Glocks by Dr. Seuss. That's something I actually enjoy reading. I've been reading it, so I'm gonna read that to y'all. I do got a story with this though, cause like I lost this shit like 4 times since I got it 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, shit, am I getting scammed by the book too? Like, like I lost it earlier. I was staying over in Chocolate City, Crystal City. I'm like, I don't know, some sort of city. I don't know, it's a bridge, and I don't know. And I forgot my shit at the hotel room, and I had to call. It was very awkward. I had to call the hotel room. I was like, hey man, I think I forgot a book in my room. They was like, all right, what's your name? JoMarius Purse. And it was like, what's the book? The Scam Handbook. It just didn't sound official. Like, it just sounded like I was playing jokes. And on top of that, they asked for my email. I gave them my comedy email, which is a different first name. I was like, God damn, man. I was like, they not finna give me my shit. But anyways, on to the Dr. Seuss. All right, get comfortable. Fuck that book. Okay. It was like $8.99. I didn't get it anyway. Okay, so the first page. There once was a fox who owned many Glocks. This nigga so poor he lived in a box. Here's pictures for reference. This is what we about to do tonight. Story time, kindergarten, yeah. One day the fox saw a cracker called Jack. He proceeded and shoved a Glock into his back. The fox told Jack, I'm sorry to say, I just caught you lacking. Now give me all your bread, come on, get it cracking. I'm sorry, Mr. Fox, I ain't got no dough. Grammar. I promise you, nigga, I got nothing to show. It's okay, Jack. No need to be so loud. You can just listen to my SoundCloud. So Jack listened to songs about hoes and Gucci attire. I tell you that shit was everything but fire. After some time, Jack had enough. That's it, Mr. Fox. You forced me to get rough. Suddenly, Jack became real hostile. He took that nigga and shoved him in a bottle. The Bloods say that when they go for walks, they see that fox with 100 Glocks. Wow, that shit was ass. I feel like that shit scammed my time. Scammed yours too. Through me, that's a shame. I don't know, but like, after I got the scam handbook, I was thinking like a lot of the jokes that I tell, I was like, they have scamming undertones. Like, then I realized like life just be scamming me. That's bullshit. Like I started going viral a few years ago, and I was going viral. My best friend was like, he was like, Joey, your life about to change. You about to get hella money, hella hoes. And all I got was a job at a haunted trail, cyberbullied by 9-year-olds. Scam. Like, a viral dream is a scam. And then like, I found out though through that people will say anything to make themselves feel comfortable in any given situation. Like I was at the haunted trail and I popped out at the dude like, he was like, you fat bitch. I was like, well, I'm a fat bitch. I'm just doing my job. I lost 20 pounds, I'm still a fat bitch. That's ass. Thank you, that was a year ago. I'll put that shit back on. Thanks. More of the story, that weight loss shit is a scam. You always gonna be a fat bitch. I know Patrice was up here, she was reading her book, and she was describing how the dude was dressed. He had on a white tee, some True Religions and some Forces, and that's half of my fit. I was like, damn, they talking about me? I was of age at the time of that book though, so it was like I wouldn't be raping or nothing. I wouldn't have a car either, or weed. I'm like 5 or something like that. I don't know, that sounded old. That book was something else. I also never had no Dallas attire. Cause like, it would hit different. No, it wouldn't, because the Steelers don't like them either. I'm not a Steeler fan, but I'm surrounded by them niggas. I hate them. I fuck with the Commanders, because y'all draft Penn State athletes, and I like Penn State, so I fuck with y'all. I like college football. Anyway, I don't like the NFL. I don't like, because I'm a hater, but I don't like the NFL because they making more money than me. Like, well, I'm gonna watch you make money while I'm sitting here broke. I mean, I got that too. That's another reason. That's why I stopped playing. Let's pick up the scan handbook again. It was $8.99. I don't like messing up my merch. But there is like cool things though. Like I did in my one page that I read. Like there's different kinds of scams. Like there's a short scam and a long scam. Like they're like forms of scam, like improv. Like there's short form improv and long form. Yeah, I was like, that's cool. Basically, it's self-explainable. Like the short form is like it's something real quick. Like if I offered you, it was like, hey, you wanna give me your Cash App, and then I'll scan you. Like it's short form. I'll take your entire bank account. But then long form, I don't know. I didn't get that far. Oh, let's go to the table of contents. Let's see what's something interesting. Section number 1, the players. Chapter 1, the con artist. Chapter 2, the mark. That's another thing. When I read this, when it said the mark, I don't know what that meant, but in my head, like I watched so much BT growing up, it just translated to mark ass niggas. I don't know why. I was like, these some mark ass bitches. I don't know. I got the gist though. Chapter 3, the anatomy of a scam. I don't feel like reading that. I used to work at Build-A-Bear, and which was like a scam too. Cause like when I got hired, I was in college. I wasn't supposed to get hired, but the hiring manager thought I was a lesbian, so she hired me. I was like, I'll take that affirmative action any day. I'll take that. I don't get off on my light skin privilege. They don't fuck with me. It was cool to like, cause they thought I was like a really sweet dude. So I mean, I guess I can be, but not there. It was like, fuck these kids. I don't want to. Like, so I was horrible at my job though. Like, it was like unspoken rules we had to do with Build-A-Bear. Like, we had like all the women, and I was the first guy hired at the Build-A-Bear I worked at too, which is pretty cool. I was also the last one. But like all the women had get eye level with the kids and speak to them in really uppity voices like white people talk to their pets. And it was just, they're like, hi, welcome to Build-A-Bear. You want to build a bear today? Come on, let's go. All right. I didn't do that. I was like, yo, what up? Welcome to Build-A-Bear. You building a bear or not? I get paid either way. It really don't matter to me. If you can't afford one, go home and get a Care Bear. That ain't my problem. I know we had to help dress the bears too. Like the women would be like, hey, you see this shirt right here and these shoes? You put that on your bear. You'll put them on your shelf at the end of the night. And he'll watch you to the morning, make sure none of the boogeyman or monsters, gremlins get you. I ain't say none of that. That is lame. Like, yo, you see that shirt right there? Yeah, that's drip. You throw that on your bear, he would get all the bear hose right off the shelf. Right off the shelf. I got the option to quit or be fired. Yeah, my scam ain't worked that long, but it was a couple good checks. It was like, cause she thought I was a really nice person. She was like, you're a good kid and I like you, so I don't want to fire you, cause then when people call here, I'm gonna have to tell them that we fired you. And so basically how that came to be is, there are these voice recorders that allow you to, they have preset messages like, my name is Rex, or I love you, things you hear when you have a father, can't relate. They have, you could make your own message, and I talked this kid into letting me make this message, and he really enjoyed it. He walked up to the register, he was like, mommy, listen to the guy put in my bear, and he played it. They say, fuck these kids. And that's how I quit Build-A-Bear.